Hi, beautiful souls. Taryn here. I'm an intuitive, a holistic coach, and a healer at heart. And I really welcome you to 2022. 2022 brings with it a much needed opportunity for shifting our energy. Those of you that have worked with me before will know that I'm not a fan of this whole idea that I would go to sleep on the 31st of December and wake up on the 1st of January and a whole world has changed. That is not true at all. But what does change is there's a ritual that happens in the frequency of Earth as everything shifts into a new dimension and allows something new to be invited and received into our energetic space. And so that's what 2022 does, is it invites in something new. If we start looking at 2022, it is a 6th year in numerology. And what that really brings forward is an opportunity for the heart. This is a year that is all about the feminine. It is all about love. It is all about allowing ourselves to heal that which has become, or heal that which needs to be healed. Let's just put it that way. So if we understand love to be the true healer of consciousness, the true healer of Earth, 6 invites us to notice that and to say, what is it that if I brought love to it, it would change it. So this is an avoidance tactic. It's not about, trying to get rid of stuff. It's about loving what is, loving ourselves in the midst of all that is going on and loving how we navigate it. When I started to prepare for Soul Compass, which is a workshop that I run every January, there are still sessions, spaces available on the online session on the 29th of January if you still want to join us, otherwise they're full. But Soul Compass really is a day of immersing yourself into the energetic frequency universally and individually for 2022. And so as I started to prepare for that, I started to channel what was coming forward from the guidance around what's available to us this year. And the key word that came up was pathways. Undeniably, the important thing that was coming up is a commitment energy, committing to the pathway of your heart being the 6th frequency. And so that has translated into what I'm calling the HeartWay, that this 2022 year is the year of the HeartWay. What is my HeartWay? What is the universal HeartWay? What is the HeartWay that is calling us forward? When we have a look at this committing to the pathway of the heart, that asks us to be very brave, because every choice we make, every decision we make, everything that we do has an implication on the way we move in life. And to what extent we humor our wounds, our ego, others, please the people around us and play it safe, are often ways that keep us separate from doing what our heart most desires. And so learning to connect with the heart and be present to it, stay true to it, and open ourselves up to what's the action my heart asks me to take. That includes a year of forgiveness, a year of inspiration, a year of creation, a year of playfulness, a year of nurturing, a year of care, and a year of courage. And so the HeartWay path for 2022 is really a calling for all the brave souls on the planet to truly step into honoring your light and the potential within you. The cards that came up for 2022, and I go into a lot more detail of this in the Soul Compass workshop, and as the month progresses, I'll share more of that, is the primary card for 2022 is Let Joy Be Your Guide. Now, the purpose of every soul on the planet is to find what brings me joy. Joy is not the same as excitement. Joy is not the same as, a sort of adrenaline energy. Joy is peaceful. It's natural. It's aligned. It feels normal for me to do what I'm born to do, to be who I'm born to be, and to contribute the way I'm born to contribute. And so you can see how Let Joy Be Your Guide, put that there for you, really honors this HeartWay path that we have for 2022. The other card that is supporting that is the card that is Be Brave. And this was a card that was for 2021 as well. But the bravery that's been shown at this point is different to the bravery of last year. Bravery of last year was the willingness to embrace everything that needed to collapse. This is the bravery to heal, to create, to stay present to yourself, and to honor the life that you have, the body that you have, the home that you have, the relationships that you have, and to confront all that you have been avoiding. And so these two cards start to give us a way of starting to see what energy is available to us if we're brave enough to step into the truth of our heart for this year. Now, to support these messages, you know, December and January is always a great time of manifestation for me, of creation. I love this time of year because the introducing of new energy brings in guidance of all sorts of new ways of thinking about things and being able to engage in things. And so one of the things that came up this year, which for the first time ever, is I've channeled the 2022 HeartWay Journal. Some of you have already purchased this if you'd like to. It's on special for January. And essentially the HeartWay Journal is 12 months where every single month there is a specific card that is channeled for that month. And you get the calendar, you get I'll show you it as we go through it, a reflection sheet for that month. It's not surprising that the card for January is Be Brave. I'm going to give you some more guidance around that now. There's a word of the day worksheet. Oh gosh, it's hard to see in this light. It's really beautifully done. And then there is 2 mandalas and reflection sheets for each month. So I'll show you the January one. I channeled all of these as we're going through. There's a coloring page for you with mandala. That's the first one for January. And that's the second one. And what you will have in this pathway in the HeartWay Journal is every month we get a new card and a new way of reflecting on it. And the HeartWay Journal takes you through a process of giving you permission to connect with that guidance. That's a universal pathway through 2022, to reflect on that every month at the beginning of the month, like this message that I'll be giving now today will expand on the card for the month. So I'm going to be giving you a lot more insight into the Be Brave card now. And then you've got these beautiful reflection pages, mandalas, journaling pages that hold you to a presence of noticing, if you meditate on that energy for yourself, what is the information that comes forward for you? And I'd love it if you join me in the HeartWay path of 2022. If you'd like to, then stay subscribed or subscribe specifically to the link for the HeartWay group. And what I will also be doing is on the second Tuesday of each month, I will be running a 2-hour online workshop around the HeartWay energy for that month. So the first one is on the 11th of January, and then I'll be going into a really beautiful process of finding your brave, noticing what is calling for you to be brave in January. As I said, each month is different. You will see February is feel it, deal with it, heal it. March is assert your boundaries. Every month has got a different frequency, a different feeling to it, and something important for you in this HeartWay year. So all the links are down below. If you're wanting to get your HeartWay Journal, you're welcome to do that. If you want to form part of the HeartWay group, you can do that. And if you want to sign up for the HeartWay session on the 11th of January, I'd love to have you there. All the information is below this video and in the emails that you've received. So January's energy of Be Brave. Be brave. You know, if we have a look at this woman, standing here, this beautiful soul. She's not fighting, she's not aggressive, she's prepared, she's involved, she's awake to herself, but there is no aggression, there's no running into anything, there's no fighting. And bravery is often confused with this idea of needing to be aggressive. The pathway of the heart asks us to be brave in a loving way, to speak our truth in a way that is not angry and hurtful, that we're contributing to the world's energy and frequency in a way that adds to its beauty, not holds us back, in a way that connects us, not separates us, in a way that is so truthful that it has to be admired and respected. And so often we use aggression as a way to try and protect ourselves when we're being brave. You know, we go in expecting a fight, so we go in prepared for that. If we think of a relationship we need to change, a habit we need to change, something we need to confront in a dynamic in our home or in the way we're being treated at work or something we're needing to do differently, we often use our adrenaline to force a way of making sure we make that change. True courage, the bravery of the heart, the bravery of the spirit, is one that says, I will honor myself and I will honor you. I will cause no more harm. But that doesn't mean everybody will like what happens. But there will be space for dialogue. There will be space for compassion, for kindness, and for care. And so when you start to drop into this beautiful energy at the start of January, we've got this new moon that's been happening the last day, and the new moon energy continues over today and tomorrow, is we can start to invite ourselves to explore, where do I need to be more truthful? Where is there calling for me to honor my bravery? Where is something going on in my life that I keep ignoring it or hiding away from it or saying nothing or doing nothing about it? If I scan across the areas of my life, my finances, my relationships, my spiritual purpose, my sense of work, my health, my home life, where is there a calling for your bravery? You will know it's there because it's the things that niggle and nag at you. It's the things that you bitch and complain about, even if it's just to yourself. And so the courage to change that which needs to be changed through dialogue and compassion and kindness, either with yourself or with others, is what the energy is for 2022, January's card. So January is an energy of preparing ourselves, preparing for what's coming. Are you prepared to create the life you want? So bravery is linked to truth. And in order to connect with your truth, it requires you to enter into stillness. The HeartWay Journal is a way to do that. Meditation is a way to do that. Connecting to nature is a way to do that. And journaling is a way to do that. Where is it that you are suppressing your truth and there's a calling for you to be brave in sharing that with the world? Where is there a calling for you to open yourself up to more, to becoming more, to sharing more, to loving more, to owning more, to wanting more, to desiring more? And so if you feel that you would like to explore this bravery of your truth in a little bit deeper way, sign up for the session on the 11th of Jan. It's 2 hours where we go into this topic through worksheets and meditations and connecting to your truth and your bravery for January 2022. As I mentioned earlier, if you'd like to join us on Soul Compass, there's still some dates on the online session. And please join me in the HeartWay journey by getting your HeartWay Journal for 2022. Sending you lots of love. Namaste.